Hey guys, welcome back to Ponder with Sonder, episode 2. We are your hosts, Sonder. I'm Birdie. This is
Jane.
Jane, and this is Squid. And today we have a very special guest, Anakin.
Hi!
Anakin is our longtime friend who appeared in a non-posted video from the deep archives.
Yeah.
Deep in her butthole.
And she will appear in the future, so figured we'd introduce you to her now. And she's funny, so she'll bring us content.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Alright.
She'll bring us content. Oh yeah. Already.
Well, do we start with my topics or should we start with our wins and losses of the week? Are we bringing that back?
Yeah, we'll do W's and L's.
Yeah. So last podcast we did our W's and L's of the week.
Okay.
So we go around sharing our W's and our L's.
I need to think of some.
Okay.
Ew, that looks so weird. It's the forefinger.
I guess I can go first. What's a W of the week? As previously mentioned, I passed one of my licensing tests. And this week I received said license. So that's a W.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
Gang.
Donated plasma, which we'll talk about later. That's a W. Made some money.
How much?
I made $50 from it.
What'd you make?
40. She's big back there.
Yeah, I donated 100 more milliliters than he did.
Yeah.
Something good.
It's big.
What are some losses? You know what? This is a win and a loss. We had a potluck today at work, and one of our coworkers brought fermented beet juice that's supposed to cleanse your gut, and boy, did it cleanse my gut. Because not even like 45 minutes after I took my first shot of it, I, honest to God, thought I was going to shit my pants on the way to the bathroom. And then I sat down, and it was just like a thick, like, what's
Viscous.
viscous? What? What's the stuff that you cook with?
Oil.
No. And
Flour.
it's the black, really thick stuff, and it has almost a vanilla-y bitter taste.
Vanilla extract.
No.
Molasses.
Molasses, thank you. Thank you. See, this is why you're here. A molasses came out of my asshole, but it felt so good. I've never felt so clean in my life. Twice today, actually. Twice. And it's still coming in the form of air. Other than that, I don't know, what's another loss? Another loss. Last episode I said I was not being hit by seasonal depression, and I retake that statement back.
Yeah.
I have joined the club. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that's my wins and losses.
Me next already?
No.
Idiots.
No, mine's like a longer story.
She's cooked.
Okay.
Go ahead, JB.
Anakin.
Me?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Okay, well I have like one each.
That's fine.
Okay. When it was last day of classes today, so now I'm on Christmas break.
Oh, shit.
An L. Oh gosh.
In LA, she had to open her door on the McDonald's drive-thru because her
Oh
window was
my God,
frozen.
yes.
And she was so embarrassed.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I literally, like, when the girl was like, do you have points? I sounded so rude because I was just embarrassed.
Yeah. She said, I have a going for a free meal.
Yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm. I have another W, I'm sorry. I finally got a lava lamp. That's all. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
L, I didn't set up my Christmas tree yet. I know.
Wow.
I know.
Seriously.
I know. I was going to.
Oh my God, November
Tomorrow.
1st.
That's what school does too.
That's true.
You become stupid. Don't go to school. Do
Yeah.
drugs.
JB, do you have?
Big W. I just like Birdie here. I passed my test. So I was at the level. I'm at the level that she was before. So I got a good raise.
Always stay one step ahead, folks.
She's there a year more than me. That's not a step. That's a whole freaking marathon ahead.
No kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty big W. I'm excited to move up in the ranks. Next, I'm gonna take my boss's seat. I'm kidding. Not really. I'll still have seasonal depression.
Woo!
Yeah. But I'm broke. That's a no. Yeah. Used up pretty much all of my money already.
Hey, tomorrow.
Don't you get paid tomorrow? Yeah. W.
Do you guys get paid tomorrow too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let's jork it all together.
Yeah, we're gonna go Christmas shopping tomorrow if either of you want to come.
I am going Christmas shop. I need to go Christmas shopping tomorrow. So.
I'm going
Would
Friday.
you work tomorrow?
Just go to mall.
Till 6.
Oh, fuck. That's when I'm.
You're going Friday?
I'm going Friday and I can't do shopping 2 days in a row.
Yeah, no, I know you
For
can't.
myself.
You can do it all Thursday.
I'm leaving around 6 or 7.
Well,
so.
I can, but I just hate shopping.
Oh, you won't hate it
called
with us.
Yeah.
Were you going to the mall or what?
Everywhere you need to go.
Yeah, we're gonna hit everything tomorrow. Because everything's gonna be open later.
We're gonna hit our
I'm a
grandmas.
different element.
Oh, we might not be able to get everything.
Hmm?
We'll try our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my L. I didn't have many L's this week.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. See, here's my problem. I can't think of a W this week because there's been too many L's. L's across the board.
Go ahead with them then.
Well, I want to start with the W. You gotta start with the W.
Gotta start with W. A W. You initiated the Life 360 circle for us,
Yeah?
which is going to help us in the future.
Now we'll
Yeah.
be safe.
Except
we
it
Now we're-
kid-
we'll
enhances JB's stalking.
Literally stalking behavior.
know. It's not even my fault. It sends notifications to my phone, and I have to check it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I knew when she pulled up to my place before she even texted.
Same with
Yeah, I
you
forgot
guys.
about
Yeah.
that.
That actually helps so much.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Now
It
you'll never be
does.
late again.
I'm still probably gonna be a little bit
Yeah.
late sometimes.
And then he was late for work today. I was also late, but I was walking in and I noticed his car was in there and I was pulling up Life 360 just to see. And then he whipped around the corner with his music blasting.
My
They're coming with a bang.
I'm trying so hard. Okay, we'll just start with an L. I'll think of a W eventually. So, first, I don't even know if I could call it L of the week. We'll just say, first L is work's been really rough. There's been a lot of like ups and downs and everything lately with everyone. And I've been having to deal with a lot of stuff, and it's just constantly, like, every day getting a message about something new regarding, like, drama and everything. And so, like, I'm trying to, like, now work really hard to repair this. Still trying to get TikTok moments.
That's W though.
But it,
Yeah.
it is kind of a W, but, like, it's just been, like, very difficult.
Yeah.
And I haven't been getting much sleep. And that's another L.
Mm.
And, yeah, obviously seasonal depression, but that's just like, that's not even an L, that's just like basic at this, that's just like basic life for me at this point.
Yeah, being depressed is basic, bro.
Yeah, bro,
If
that's
you're
fucking,
depressed, like,
Yeah.
pick
like,
something
get over
original,
it, bro.
It's such a square.
Just take some Lexapro. Never cry. Never cry again. Just kidding. Anyways. Please edit that out.
What?
No, we're chilling. Keep going.
Anyways.
We real.
We real. Do you guys add it? Or do you add it, or does it just...
No,
Yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But most of it we just keeping.
Yeah. We're just
'Cause
chatting up.
We're
Yeah.
lazy, and most of it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, podcasts are, like, pretty unedited.
Just yapping.
Yeah.
Just yapping.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
No, it's okay. And then obviously like my store got broken into, and honestly, it's kind of like a hilarious story because okay, nothing got stolen in the end, and I'll tell you why.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you why. So, it's around 11:15 at night. Okay, imagine it right now. It's 11:15 at night. Okay, you're at my store. We close at 11, so there were still people in the building. There was my supervisor and another coworker.
I'm shifting.
And then outside, we are in between two bars, so there's. So we're in between two bars, and so it's like a strip mall, right? And there's this couple, and you can see it on the cameras because like my supervisor's in the office, and the office has the cameras on a TV right up here, and so she's like looking up, and she can see that there's this couple, and they're like laying against the brick wall, like not laying, but like leaning against the brick wall, making out.
I called it, bro.
And I'm like, because I rewatched the footage, so I was just like,
gross.
damn, like, I was like, okay, like,
Get it.
get it, I guess. And then my supervisor's like kind of keeping an eye on it, and just kind of like whatever. But then they end up like sitting in front, like kind of like near the front of the store. And they're just like sitting on the ground, and we're like, and she was like, maybe they're cold. She's like, maybe I should like she told me actually in the aftermath, she thought in her head, maybe I should let them in and to like stay warm till they get a cab or something, right? And she obviously didn't. She was just like sitting there, and then they were just sitting there, and then the coworker was like leaving their shift, and she was like letting them out, and they were still sitting there obviously. She goes out, and the girl goes up and approaches her and is like, hey, do you have like any change? And my coworker gives her $1, like just a loonie. And then we shut it down. Soundboard.
It's my soundboard.
You are a soundboard.
I am.
Gave her the $1.
Give her the.
And then what?
And then what?
What the fuck, guys? Okay. So
Get
then.
it with a bison.
What did you say?
Did she get it with a bison?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wicked deadly dollar. Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay. So, anyways, the man is still sitting there, and like I noticed at first, like kind of, I was like, what's happening? But he was like reaching in his pants, like looking for something, right? During this whole time. And
For our listeners only, I just made a gun with my fingers, just so you know. Just for context.
just for context.
Our
okay.
visual listeners.
Visual listeners. Keep going. He's in his pockets.
He's in his pockets the whole time. He doesn't have a gun. Okay. Long story short, he does not have a gun. Okay. And then obviously my coworker leaves immediately after giving them $1. So like, she goes back. They're sitting there, and then it's like a couple minutes more, and then she takes off her coat, and then she takes off her hoodie, and she has another hoodie underneath. And I'm like, the fuck? And then he takes out this tiny little hammer, and then he's at the side.
For our audio only listeners.
I pulled out my wiener.
No! No!
And slammed it. Okay, he pulls out a little tiny hammer, like one like this that you just. Okay.
No, not that small. Just
That's
like
what
a
I'm
very
picturing.
Small,
That's what I'm gonna picture the
like
rest
a
of the
generally,
story.
like, you know, a regular hammer, it's like a little bit smaller than a regular hammer.
Okay.
Average sized.
Yeah.
Average size. Exactly. And, so he just, like, hits the one window, and we have double pane glass on just the window. So it just knocked a little hole in the first window. And he did that to the first 2 windows, and then he goes up to the door, puts his back to it, and then he goes like this, and he taps it, and he like trying to obviously break it, and he ends up smashing it completely, and at that point he turns around to like go inside, and I realized like the reason why she took off her hoodie and her jacket so they could cover their arms like this, to kind of block, get the glass off.
With goddamn Leviosa.
Exactly. And so
You just triggered it in her too. That's crazy.
yeah, so I looked inside, and she was standing there, and so he immediately ran away.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it?
They were drunk as fuck. Yeah, that's literally it. And
That's
so obviously
crazy.
we had to call the police and stuff. But it was like scary, obviously,
Yeah.
because she was like standing right there, and she was like she was standing not right in front of the door, but she was standing.
Mama fool.
No. She was so like the front door, and then there's the front of the store, and then there's all the way near the back. There's the door to our like back office, back room.
Back
area.
rooms.
The back rooms. Do you ever just feel like alone in this friend group?
Yeah.
Do you ever just like feel alone in this friend group sometimes?
Have we done the handshake with you yet?
No. Oh, I don't know.
And then you go on top, I'll go on the bottom, and you just snap. We cross wrists.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
And then once you get good at it, you get faster, like
Yeah.
us.
That was kind of shitty, that one. That was better.
We have some really good ones at work.
Yeah. That's how I'm gonna rizz up my next girl.
Ugh.
I want some of this jaunty.
Oh.
No.
Anyway, that's how you got broken into? That's crazy.
What else you have?
This is why we have Life 360.
This is what we have.
Facts.
But also, yeah, I have to go to my. I guess the W also is I get 5 days off.
That is a
now.
W.
That is
That's
actually a
crazy.
huge W. I get 5 days off.
You only get 2.
I took them off though, and I
1 and a
banked
half.
hours. I banked those hours.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I booked off. But
Yeah, you get like 7.
I get 6.
I get 1 and a half.
How many days do you get off?
We close at 3:30 Christmas Eve, and then we get Christmas Day off.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
it?
And then we get New Year's off, like the 1st.
And
That's
she's
it.
going home Friday.
Yeah. So I booked off
Or-
Friday.
Not
Oh,
even Friday, Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm
Evening.
going home, like, Christmas Eve night. I'm gonna drive home. And then I booked Friday off, because we're
Saturday,
closed
Sunday.
Thursday. Saturday, Sunday, I have Monday off as
Maybe
well.
switch my day off.
You're not going home.
So, I don't value my days off.
No. You still get a day off. We just switched.
Swish.
Okay.
Swish, swish.
Are we good to
swish.
move on?
Yes.
Okay. So, previously, we kind of ended the last episode yapping about movies when we didn't mean to, because it came up and then we just started talking. But I actually wanted to ask you guys, but didn't have the time because we just yapped. What 3 movies would you bring on a deserted island? The only 3 you were allowed to watch, you were there for, say, like a year. But you had the ability to watch these movies.
Okay.
Okay.
I got some.
What 3 movies would you need to get through the year? Let me look at my letterbox. Anyone want to start?
I
I
don't
have
know.
2, so I need to.
Because, like, I'm stuck on entertainment or, like, educational movies that would actually help me survive on the island.
Oh, see, that's a take that I didn't even think. I'm thinking more like, what's going to make me not go loony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 3 movies are Stand By Me,
Oh, good one.
The Fast and the Furious, the first one,
Gotta know how to drive on an island, right?
That
And-
was crazy.
And ooh, see, I'm stuck between Zathura because it's a classic and it's fun, or Goodwill Hunting because it'll make me feel something while I'm out there.
I don't know where I put my shit.
So those are my 3.5, 2.5. I don't know.
Oh shit. Where did I put my shit?
Oh, I know.
What?
Okay, I got mine.
My shit.
What shit?
My shit.
What's
You
your
can't
movie?
just say shit.
Okay, my movies are
Like my phone.
FNAF,
Oh my God,
Hell
T, yes.
Coraline,
Yup.
and I can't pick either the Hunger Games or the Maze Runner.
Mm.
It would be the first one, so I can't pick.
I would, honestly, for me, it would be
Where's my vape?
The Maze Runner because that's a good standalone movie. But the Hunger Games, I feel like
This one.
if I'm gonna
It's
watch the Hunger
so
Games, I have to
good.
watch all of them.
That's true.
You know?
Okay,
But the
I'll
Maze
pick-
Runner, I can handle alone.
I can handle just the first one. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
I
pick the
maxed
Maze
out my
Runner.
shit.
And I like, what else did you say?
FNAF and
Coraline. Coraline, because, like, that's a movie you could pick the fuck apart
Yeah.
consistently.
I
Every
really-
single
So many, like,
time you
Easter
notice something
eggs in
else.
there,
Yes.
Yeah, I really want to watch it again, but it's not on anything right now.
Really?
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know a couple things.
I feel
We
like
can watch it this weekend.
every time I do illegal stuff, though, I always get a virus.
Okay, well, we'll do it this weekend, and
Yeah.
me will not let that happen.
You gave me a
We know that
virus.
happened.
I got a virus because you were telling me to download the game of life.
Yeah, and you were clicking the wrong thing,
'Cause I
clearly,
said
because
this, and
I
you're
didn't
like-
get a virus.
Yeah.
Tori didn't get a virus either.
I know, I'm just dumb.
Oh, God. Do you guys have movies? I like yours. Those were good picks.
Thanks.
Honestly, I picked the first Avatar.
Okay.
It's entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of teaches you about survival a little bit.
A little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. And there's that tree scene.
Okay.
I don't know.
Next movie.
Okay.
Next movie. I don't even know. See, I gotta pick something that like get me in the feels.
Yeah, that's why
Make
I'm
me
kind of
feel
stuck
something,
between, like,
so I don't lose my
another
myself.
action or Goodwill Hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a good movie.
Yeah. I'll do like Pursuit of Happiness.
I actually haven't seen that.
It's so good.
Yeah?
I'm gonna get a coconut, paint a face on it, and treat it. I'm gonna be Will Smith. That's my kid. I gotta work hard to give it a good life. You know,
What's
it's gonna motivate me.
What's that movie where that dude actually was Castaway? Where he actually was, like, stuck on an island and he made, like, faces on a volleyball
Yeah.
and a coconut and
Black.
stuff. Yeah. That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could watch that while being on an island because it's like, fuck, that's me.
Yeah.
Last one.
That'd be too meta.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe Life of Pi.
Really?
Yeah.
Why isolation movies?
Oh.
Because I'm isolated.
Just dig your hole deeper.
Yeah.
Dig the grave at this point. You're gonna drown
I'm
yourself
gonna
out
find
there.
a tiger.
Bitch, you're on an island.
There's tigers on islands. Maybe a cat. Or a
Jungle
penguin.
cat.
An ocelot. A penguin, yeah.
Where
A penguin
are you?
swam from
Oh my
frickin'
gosh.
Antarctica to frickin' Australia.
That's true.
He's in Minecraft with all the 4 biomes.
Facts. Good lord.
Yeah, getting stuck on an island is literally just Minecraft. Like, I'm a pro.
That's true.
I can
That would be
survive.
fun. Do
How
you have
about
any
you?
movies?
I have a couple, I guess, but it's just like the ones I really like,
Yeah.
and I love
That's what I did.
to.
I had my
Rewatch?
top 4 on Letterboxd.
I need to get Letterboxd because this is not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored by Letterboxd. W Letterboxd.
It's really hard to say because my first one would be Inglourious Bastards because by Quentin Tarantino.
Mm.
It's literally the best one. It's so good. It's my favorite one ever. It's perfect. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
I literally, because it came out in 2009, when I was a kid, in grade 5, we had like this end of year project that we had to write and speak about our favorite movie.
And you chose a Quentin Tarantino movie?
You look stressed.
My mom never really
crazy.
censored anything for
That's
me.
crazy.
Like, she literally, like, and I don't mean to say that in like a weird way, I just mean like she never really held back from showing me all types of media. Like, I was like 8 when I was watching like Saw. Like, watching Saw. Like, I'm not, like, and it's not even like a
Explains a
brag or
lot.
anything. And like, I watched Trailer Park Boys all growing up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, ever since they were released, because my mom would just put on whatever she wanted. Like, of course, I'd still watch, like, kids shows and stuff when I could. When I get home from, if my mom's not home from work, I'd turn on, like, you know, the usual stuff. But, like, mainly I was watching adult stuff.
Dora.
Yeah. I was really into Family Guy really young. My dad let me
too.
watch it because my dad's young. Yeah, no, we were a Family Guy family. And then my mom was like, no, she can't watch that. And then she never let me watch Family Guy. But now we'll watch stuff like that together.
Yeah.
But my dad was
Yes, but you wanna watch Family Guy?
like 6 years old. Fuck yeah!
And actually, you know what I'm choosing as well? I'm not choosing a movie. I'm choosing a disc set. No! A disc set.
Bring 3 movies to a deserted island. Dick. No
a
movies,
disc
give me
set
dick.
of all of the seasons of Trailer Park Boys.
That's cheating.
It's not cheating.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
even
just
a
a
movie.
really long movie.
No, it's not.
It's like what? Probably like 30 hours. Of...
Can I choose at least one season? Can I have one season?
No.
You can choose one episode.
I don't want one episode.
Which episode?
It's like
If I
one
had to
movie
choose
with
one
like
episode.
65 sequels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you really picking one episode?
No, give us another movie then. Fine, you can have your Trailer Park Boys.
Really?
Yeah, but then you don't get a third movie.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's like
That's
100
everything.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's fine.
cheating. You're a cheater.
Yeah.
What if we all
This
pull
is
them together?
white power at work.
Says the whitest one.
Yeah, you're not white. You're Italian. That's crazy.
Scusa, scusa. Do you have any topics today?
Honestly, no, because I've been so stressed out.
That's okay. I have lots.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
guessing you don't have any fucking topics. You never have
I
any
do.
topics. Do you?
Yeah,
What are your topics?
Russian mystery. These 8 hikers
Ooh.
hiking in the
I
mountains.
think I've heard this.
Nobody knows what happened to them. They were experienced, by the way. They've done this stuff a lot of times.
That's what they all say.
Anyways, they were hiking and then camping on this mountain, and they've been gone for 2 weeks. Nobody knows what happened to them. So the families were like, hey, we need a search party out here. And they found a tent, which seems to be slashed open from the inside. They found 3-4 bodies close to the tent. They were not dressed for the weather at all. I'm talking like boxers, no boots, no toque, no gloves. Some of them no shirt. And then they found a couple more farther down, the opposite way from the tent, with their eyes gouged out. I think tongues missing. And same thing, not as dressed properly for the winter. And there was a one guy who they thought was trying to climb a tree to get away from something or whatever, and he fell. Okay, so continuing off of my story there, they don't know what happened to them. They think it's an avalanche, but that doesn't explain the gouged eyes, the tongue missing. Although some people say that's the first thing or the only thing birds eat off of dead people first. But all their clothes and stuff, they were super radioactive. Explain that.
What? Where
Yeah.
were they, sorry?
Russia.
Russia's scary.
Russia's huge.
It's in
Yeah.
Russia.
Oh, yeah, I know where.
I'm just remembering off the top of my head.
Where was, trying Chernobyl.
In Chernobyl.
In Russia.
In Russia.
Thank you.
I just said that. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
I just said that.
Said what?
What I just said.
Oh my god.
Russia.
Yeah, and I said thank you.
You think I knew?
Oh, you just said that to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you.
Okay. So,
That's crazy.
here's a
Yeah,
couple observations and questions. So, okay, so for the clothes part, okay, not yet addressing the radioactiveness, but them not having them on, that's just like the first, those are like stages of hypothermia.
Yeah, you
which
get
very
really
well
hot.
that could have been. Like, you feel like you're burning
Yeah.
pretty much, and you have to take off all your clothes, and that's like pretty much when you're about to die.
Yeah.
But
Maybe they're just getting freaky in the woods.
maybe they could have like hallucinated and
Mhm.
like fucked each other up. That is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was my second question? Damn it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. My second question was about the radioactive clothes. What? Actually, wait. Also, no, I do remember my second question. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I do remember my second question. So you said that it could have been plucked out by birds. Do we know definitively if it happened post or pre-mortem?
Nobody
Rigor
knows.
mortar, jigger mortar,
Because they started searching a
No,
week
no,
or
it's
two.
just
finger mortar.
pre-mortem is just before death, and post-mortem is after death.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I know that. Rigor mortis,
But they should.
liver mortis.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, those are the different mortises.
What's
yes.
the other
I
mortis?
don't
There's
know the
3.
other mortis.
But yeah, they didn't start
I don't
searching
know the other
until
mortis, but I know there's a third one.
a week or two after. Because the families are like, they haven't been back in a while. Start searching. So nobody knows if it happened.
That was probably just there too long to even tell at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like it could have.
It's gonna bug me now.
The third mortis.
Yeah.
Search up the mortis.
Because rigor mortis is where your muscles
Morgus.
tense. What is...
You
What
said morgus. It's mortis.
Oh.
Mortis.
Rigor mortis.
I didn't even notice. Is where your muscles tense up. Liver mortis is where your blood pools to how you died. Like if you died on your side, your blood pools on that side. And then there's one where every like 15 minutes your body drops a temperature or something like that. And that's the other one.
I've heard of that before.
But I can't remember what mortis it is. What it's called. But that's the other one. Search it up. My guess, if it was an avalanche, then that would kind of make sense if they were all like asleep, quickly cut out of the tent, and were
Yeah.
trying to make a run for it, you know? Especially if that guy was trying to climb a tree to try and get away from it.
Yeah. I think the one of the girls also had like a wicked broken arm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Liver algar mortis. That's the temperature one. Algar mortis. Okay. How did we get there from movies? That was just your topic, hey?
Yeah, because you were like, huh, you probably don't have any topics, do you?
Because you never do.
I just did.
God.
I brought up AI.
Okay, like it's not competition.
Well, you just think, yeah.
Okay. Would you guys rather travel to the past or the future? And I have a follow-up topic for this question.
Honestly, future.
Yeah?
I'd say future.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. We can pretty much experience everything that was in the past right now,
Yeah.
other than how the society was and shit.
So
It
how...
wasn't really that good back then, so
That's true. How far into the future would you guys like to go? Like, what is your goal? Like, is there something you'd like to see?
100.
100 years?
100. It's either 100 or like 1,000.
Mm.
No in between.
You'd go so far as to find dystopian worlds. The Maze Runner. The Walking Dead.
No.
No?
Maybe let's see how the Earth's doing.
It's
So
just gone.
maybe it could be dystopian.
Yeah. Key?
past or future?
Yeah.
I can't choose which one I want more. Because I think of going to the past to change the future.
That has to do with my next topic, actually.
How the
But
Yup.
also... what else? Also, I'd want to go to the future. But I'd want to know if I went like 1,000 years ahead, if things were like chill or not.
Like before you
Like,
went?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if it's not chill, I'm gonna kill myself probably immediately.
I just want to see if they've gotten like super far into VR. Where I
Yeah,
feel
facts. We talked about this last
Yeah.
time. Ready Player One type
Mhm.
shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
It'd be so
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about like Ready Player One. We were talking about the plot holes of like how they're moving around in the real world versus how they're moving in the virtual world.
And
But
their
just, like-
bodysuits are,
Yeah, just like the idea of like being so submersed into another world like that just by VR.
Yeah.
We talked about that a lot, which is super cool. Bumping off of time travel, what's one thing you would change about history or rewrite? What is one event you would change? Anything in history. My parents' meeting. No. You're gonna have some deep ass answer for this.
honestly, it's hard because I don't know exactly what I'd have to do and what I'd have to change. But I feel like I would go back to like the Industrial Revolution era and like find a way to like obviously show that I'm from the future and everything. And like even if this would mean
Just the
Me
green hair
never-
would give it away.
Pull out a blicky.
yeah, but even if this would mean that
She liked that one.
that
Who are
I
you?
Oh god.
and even if this would mean I would not be born, but it's pretty much the idea of not going for oil and instead going for like really green
Greenhouse gases.
no,
Oh my god.
renewable
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally like finding the energy that way
Yeah.
and showing them like solar power, like bringing them that technology.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, let's
know?
go after greenhouse gases. The thing that's causing all this.
Yeah.
I feel like showing
And-
them like renewable energy that early would definitely speed up like where we are now.
100%, because like it would make it so we were at like we went into like electricity, because like it would be right at the end, like where they're still using coal for everything,
Yeah.
right before they start actually using like that, because you could find it's just way more efficient. So that's like before all the oil companies were made, and also so maybe potentially it wouldn't necessarily for sure stop it, but maybe the colonization of like all of Africa and so many other places would not happen, because that's how like Britain got all their oil. I mean, they might have still ended up doing that anyways, but like at least that would not give them so much of a reason to,
Mhm.
you know? So I'm hoping that's what it would also stop, because like that's like a huge reason like they continue to colonize it these days.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and like the CIA and all that shit. And also like if I could just like stop like the American Empire itself, that'd be so cool. Like the North American
Yeah,
Empire.
bring
So
a
like again,
nuke.
like
Nuke
literally
America.
honestly truly. But like just to not you know, like no offense. Even though I would die immediately, I'd be like, if just to not have what we have here.
Yeah.
Destroy capitalism as well. Like, if I could do all three in one go, that'd be sick as fuck. Because, like, I could just live there.
Well, I'm sure like the smallest
And
thing
die
would do that.
Yeah.
Thinking about like the butterfly effect and everything like that. You
Yeah.
know?
Pull a 2024, kill the CEO.
I would.
This is America.
Don't confuse it with them. But, like, if I could forward science in that way, that would be sick as fuck. Okay? So.
But then that
would
brings
be
us
sick.
back to last week where we talked about how close and quickly we were advancing in AI.
Yeah, that
Yeah, but
where
it
would
would
we
be
be
way
now?
faster.
Yeah.
right? But also it'd be like
Yeah.
trying to put it in a productive way and not in a way where it's just about like where it is right now, because like everything that's being created lately is nothing that actually like benefits society as a whole. It's all just
Yeah.
like destroying us internally. Like every technological advancement is literally only made to lock us in more into the place that we are in.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know, man.
into what?
Roblox.
Okay, but I'm talking about like the VR glasses and how there's like Apple Vision Pro and everything, and then like it's not even just being about like, oh man, kids are always on their phones, but it's like that's all that's being created for us.
Yeah,
like we
we're
thought that we're gonna have
so
like flying
deep
cars, we thought
into
we were gonna
it.
have so many
Yeah.
like cool things and things that would like there's so much we could do that could actually like benefit society as a whole and also be amazing and fun and like
Yeah.
productive for our brains, but it just feels like everything's made to destroy us continuously for the sake of profit. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't need heroin. You need
you just need like to be able to live, man. I'd love to just be able to live.
Yeah, let's bring
Yeah.
Hunger Games
No,
into fruition.
Okay.
that's crazy. Okay, anyways, I'm done. That's my app.
I would honestly, personally, like to see what would happen if Hitler was allowed in art school. What would that change?
What the hell?
Oh, his burgers though.
Wait,
Dog line.
did he go crazy because he wasn't allowed in art school?
Well, he didn't go crazy, but it changed the course of his life, and for sure that's. So, you know, if you were to let him in art school, would it still happen? You know?
Yeah.
Or would you have that outlet? And
Who knows?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, how that would affect everything, you know? I have no butterfly effect for that.
I need this window closed.
Good lord.
I don't even know what I'd change. I don't have anything off the top of my head. The only thing would probably be make it so that the Philippines were never colonized by the Spaniards. Maybe a different race, so that I'd end up taller or something.
That's crazy.
Like the Spaniards back then were not very tall,
Italians are
Same
tall.
with French
Yeah.
people.
and the Philippine people were also not very tall at the time. Two short people mixed do not make tall. They make very short people.
That's crazy.
What about you,
Yeah, what?
Anakin?
I just thought of this as a funny joke. The dinosaurs being alive so we could have dystopian life.
Oh, bring Ark to life.
Facts.
That'd be
Yes.
so fun.
I'm so bad at that game.
Imagine like playing in the field or like the woods and then you like have to.
Just get jumped by
It's like a
T-Rex.
spy mission. You're like, don't get caught. By it."
Yeah.
And that was like your fun as a kid.
Trying to get eaten. Fuck, that'd be
Dude,
weird,
That'd
hey?
be like Pokemon, man.
Yeah,
You know,
low-key, like,
dinosaurs. Like,
yeah, would we
"I
domesticate
choose you,
them?
Velociraptor.
Yeah. That'd be weird. I feel like, because I don't know, did humans and dinosaurs live at the same time? I thought that wasn't a thing on the timeline.
Caveman.
Actually, you know what would be a really
Yes.
good one to change?
Mm.
Make it so that the what is it, the Alexander Library, whatever it was, Babylon, the library, Alexander something.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it so that didn't burn down. So, yeah, I feel like that would be a major thing because then we'd have all the knowledge and stuff. and
Yeah,
history.
no kidding.
Like, we
How
wouldn't
would
be
that
so-
change us,
yeah.
hey?
We know
Weird.
absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Fucking Romans. Was it the Romans? Fucking Romans. Fuck you, Romans.
I'm not so good on.
I thought it was the French.
really old history.
Pretty sure it was the Romans. Caesar is like, no,
Yeah,
no,
Caesar,
that's for
Caesar
you.
is a-
I don't
Caesar
really know that.
Flickerman.
Oh my god.
Ha ha ha!
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Okay, next topic. We've all shared our things, hey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Shared my thing.
My next topic is mostly for JB and I. We donated plasma this week, last Sunday. Yeah, we were there for 4 hours because signing up for the first time is is a long process, and then I donated 100 more milliliters than him. Got $50. It was really cool. It was really weird though, cause like, I don't know, they warn you so much about how you're gonna feel sick and get lightheaded, and then we felt fine. And you sit there, and it's not at all what you think. Like, it's a big ass needle, and I only have one small vein that like, she just got it. She got it in the first try, which never happens.
Oh, that's good.
Right? And then it was like, good enough. And then you sit there. Yeah.
Sometimes nurses won't even tell you if they mess up, though. Are you sure?
No, yeah, they just.
Yeah.
Well, she would have felt it. It was a big needle.
No, it was like, it was a big needle.
It was
First time in, she taped
wait.
it down.
If they hit your bone, they won't tell you, but they'll feel it. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Ew. I didn't need to know that.
I
Gross.
know.
Eyebrows.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
miss your vein, you'll feel that. Like, if they keep
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah, no, she got it in first try, like way on the side here, and then
W nurse.
yeah, W nurse. She they hook you up to this machine, and there's like, it tells you how much you've donated on the side, like how far in you are, and it tells you when to squeeze, and they give you a ball, and you squeeze
Yeah,
while
I
it's
seen you
taking
squeezing on that.
like a ball sack. And you squeeze as it's taking the plasma, and you see it go up into this thing that spins it, and then you see the plasma drip down into this fucking like milk jug. And then it turns off, and then you can feel it putting your blood back in.
What?
Yeah, and it's weird.
Yeah, it was fine at first, but then it started hurting.
Yeah, after a while
Near
it
the
gets
end, yeah.
sore of it like flipping back and forth like that. You start to feel it more.
Oh, that's weird.
It was super weird. And like, I don't understand how it knows to take the blood that still has plasma in it. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, that seems like a stupid thing, but
No, I mean, it's true, like, I don't know.
yeah. And like, and then they give you like a bag of saline after. Like, after they take all your plasma, they inject, like, it's an automatic machine that spins around and all this stuff, and then there's a bag of saline that comes in, and it spins in, and it goes up. Holy fuck, that was the worst part. The saline burnt so bad. It was
Yeah.
like fire, dude. Like, when you
Yeah.
put your cold fingers under hot water. It was so weird.
Oh,
And
I
it,
hate that feeling.
yeah, and it was burning your arm, but then like your core body got freezing. It was
cold,
so
yeah.
cold, like shivering as she's like taking taking the needle out hurt more than putting it in too. But as she's taking the needle out, I'm like fucking shivering.
I was racing the freaking machine.
Yeah,
too.
you.
I just-
Yeah, the more you pump, the faster it goes.
yeah, but they warn you not to do that because then it'll bruise up and
Yeah, the
Oh.
pressure
the
of it.
muscles,
Yeah. And for the first time, they turn down the pressure too, because you're not used to it, so it doesn't like take as much as fast and doesn't go in as fast.
Yeah,
Especially if like you're gonna pop your fucking vein or something. That's scary.
I didn't even drink pretty much any water.
Yeah, I was quite nervous. I drank. They recommend 500 milliliters of water. I drank 2 of those.
Yeah,
We ate right before.
I
was
almost had too
snacking
much
in
protein
there.
in my blood from what I ate.
That's crazy. No, I was in like perfect numbers.
What is plasma?
It's a good question.
Your
I don't know.
blood is made out of 1 part blood, 2/3 plasma, and plasma has all the stuff that's used to make like the immunoglobulins or whatever.
Yeah,
All
immune
that
stuff. Yeah, proteins.
Yeah.
I learned this last year. I forget.
Yeah, our group pharmacist,
Yeah.
Here.
Pharmacy.
She's our dealer.
our dealer. Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Just-
my course.
Huh?
Is it 2 years?
I mean, yeah. It's not that hard. It's just
A lot.
a lot.
yeah,
all at
it's a
once.
lot.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Cause like both of my old coworkers went to it.
Yeah. I mean, when you're doing it, it's easy because like, oh, put the pills in the vial, or ask the patient their information. But like, the stuff they make you know about like the drugs, like what it does and stuff like that's doctor shit. But we still have to like
Yeah.
memorize it.
Yeah.
It's like technically I can maybe prescribe because I know what it does.
Technically,
Oh,
perchance.
what?
Perchance.
I mean, I would give advice to friends or something if I knew. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, on this source, yeah. You can have this. No, I'm
Poops too
kidding.
much. What
Here's
would
some
you
lithium.
prescribe her?
Huh?
She poops too much.
I don't poop
Violent,
enough.
violent poops.
Is that bad to poop too much though?
Violent poops, headache.
I've had a headache for like
Fainting
2
problem.
weeks straight. That's my heart.
That's like way more
Heart
diagnostic
problem.
than what- that's-
Heart problem?
Yeah.
Bro, it's scary being like in the health field though, because I'm like, what if I have like all these diseases and I don't know?
Yeah.
I know you read about it and you're like, fuck, I kind of
Yeah.
know how that feels.
Right.
Shit. Yeah, that was one thing they ask you if you have any like pre-existing heart conditions or anything like that, and I told them no.
Do you have a pre-existing heart condition?
I do.
What is it?
POTS.
Yeah.
Why do you think I always say it's my heart? I have a bad heart. I have a heart condition, guys. I always say that. Guys, I have a heart condition. Wait.
You should. There's meds for POTS.
Yeah, but then I have to do the tilt table test, which I kind of do want to do, but then I have to find a
Flicky.
family doctor
I
and a
know, bro, I
specialist. Like,
Just need a doctor, but so
Yeah.
many are shitty. Like, Tori keeps getting these doctors, but they're bad.
yeah.
No.
I was like, my doctor, he didn't even like offer to send me to a specialist or like offer the tilt table test. He was kind of just like, here, yep, this is what it is. Here's some B12. My B12 is in normal range. Like, stupid. And then I was looking at my, like some blood work results, and my dad has an immune, what is it?
Autoimmune?
Yeah, like an autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
So he's super sensitive to stuff. And I've always gotten really sick, and we'd kind of just
Yeah,
like
you
never
definitely
look
have
into it.
that.
Yeah, and
Cause fuck.
the things I was like low in my blood are related to the same autoimmune disease that he has. So that's kind of just self-diagnosed myself a little bit. But I was like, yeah, well, no, that makes sense though, because I'm always fucking sick.
Yeah.
This has been a better year for me though.
I know, me too. I don't think I got the cold once this year, and
That's good.
I hate the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only got strep once this year. Twice maybe. Usually it's at least like 4 times.
Yeah.
This was a better year.
I don't think I ever got sick
W.
past couple of
W.
years.
W.
That's a W. I wish.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine like going through the flu again though, because I haven't had it since I was a kid.
Fuck, I
like
had it this
throwing
year.
up and stuff. That would suck.
Yeah. Well, I think I told you guys because we thought Tyler had food poisoning, but it was
Oh,
the flu,
yeah.
so I was taking care of him only to give myself the fucking flu, and I was shitting all the time.
I could give you your flu shot when I.
I don't want a fucking flu shot. Fuck no.
Yeah, but I can do that when I get.
I feel like I'd be too
treated.
scared to let you do it.
I'd
Not
be
that I
too
don't
s-
trust you, but like,
You
It's
think
literally
I
just-
want
it's-
it?
It's literally just an.
Oh,
I
that'd be
know.
cringy for me to even do to people. But
Yeah.
I want it because it's cool, like extra.
Yeah.
funny. It's cool. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Honestly, getting a shot on the shoulder hurts way more than getting that big needle in.
Yeah.
It's because it's in
Really?
a muscle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hurts more than just sitting there
I haven't.
for an hour and a half.
It's also because
In the
they're like, putting
machine.
something into you too. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were sitting on that machine for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was crazy. We're going again on Saturday.
Yeah, I raised up the
Really?
my
Yeah.
nurse.
How many times can you do it? Like,
Twice
Often.
within 7 days.
really?
Yeah. And you have to have at least a day in between.
What the heck? So
Yeah.
you could just keep going.
Yeah, and newcomers get a
money.
bonus where like one day they'll get based on how much they donate, and the next day they'll always get at least $100.
They'll always get $100.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So our second one we get $100. Our sixth one we get $100. 9th, 12th, and I think 15th.
Just flat rate 100.
Flat
or-
rate 100. no
That's
matter how
still
much.
good.
I
Like,
want
Yeah.
better
to
than.
donate, but I want to try.
Yeah.
Have you tried?
I thought I wasn't going to be able
I
to,
thought-
and I donated a lot.
Well, like if you did, like I think I can try.
Yeah.
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 Cause like I swear, like I asked
Because even
before.
if they can't find your fucking vein, they still pay you $10.
Yeah, you still get, I thought it was 15.
10.
10. You still get $10 for just showing up and trying.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like if for whatever reason your donation was bad, you still get $10. And you can go again, try again.
Wow.
Yeah, but the first time it takes like 4 hours to sign up. You need proof of social insurance, your ID, you have to go see. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
The pre-screeners, you have to see the pre-screeners every time, because they test your protein and see how much you can do that day. But the first 2 times you have to go also wait for the back nurse so she can test your height.
Well, not the height. It's not like you'll grow or shrink.
Well, the first time, yeah. But yeah, the second time you're supposed to go see her and check
What's your
in.
height?
5'9" on the dot. On the dot.
Yeah. I'm actually shorter than I thought.
8.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're
weird.
5'8"?
I don't know.
I thought I was 5'7", but I'm shorter than I thought.
I thought I was 5'7" and a half.
I'm actually 5'6", guys.
If you're
I'm a
5'9",
midget.
there's no way I'm still 5'7".
Yeah. I'm on the dot. Like, genuinely. I can't see in the camera.
I can't see either. Go in the mirror.
Well, we gotta go closer together. I guess it would be further. Yeah, you're like...
That's definitely like...
What, 2 inches?
Yeah, I'd say 2 inches. Yeah, you're 5'7".
Oh.
You're 5'9"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I thought of it as feet. I'm like...
How tall are you?
Whole foot?
5'6". I shrunk an inch. I don't know if I was actually standing straight though.
Man, she put that shit hard on my head, too.
Yeah.
She was pushing that shit down. Damn,
Trying to
like...
shrink.
Yeah.
Where my extra inch went.
Shit.
Break your back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys should definitely come one time. But, like, we'll be there for an hour. You guys will be there for 4.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they want you to sit in the waiting room for 10 minutes after to see how you feel. But yeah, I was so worried I was gonna, like, pass out or something, and I was
free
fine.
snacks and juice boxes.
Yeah. Apple juice.
Nice.
And you can just bring your earbuds on along with you. Just vibe.
Yeah, you just have to pay attention to the machine when you have to squeeze. Because if you stop squeezing, it, like, slows it down, and I'm pretty sure it notifies them.
But honestly, like, closer to the end of it, I got the hang of it. I didn't need to look at the screen anymore.
And you just hear it
Yeah.
and feel it, yeah.
Because it'll slow down right when it's about to fill up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll just shut off. It'll drain the blood. And then it'll put it back in you.
Yeah, you can watch your blood, like, fill up in a vial and then slow down as it, or, like, empty as it goes back into you.
Oh.
Super weird.
Mm-hmm.
And the plasma, you know when you're throwing up but you have nothing left in your stomach and it's just, like, acid and it's, like, a yellowy, reddish, gross color? Yeah. That's what the plasma looks like. And you can just see it in this fucking jug.
Oh.
It's gross.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It was cool, though. It was quite the experience. Like, it was weird. Like, it just, I felt so out of place.
Well, yeah, that is cool because it doesn't really affect you guys. But you could just...
And
Here
you're
you
helping
go.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our boss was like, I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah.
And like, good job. Yeah. Because
How wholesome.
Yeah, you forgot your T4 or whatever at work because we printed it at work and I had mine. So we went in there.
And he was there.
Yeah, and he was there like after hours. He's like, hey guys. I'm like, hey, we just forgot some papers. And then the next day at work, he's like, I went in there to get some checks signed into his office. And he's like, did you get your papers? And I thought he was asking about like if I applied for my license. And I was like, yeah, I know I applied. And he's like, no, you guys came in and got papers. And I was like, oh yeah, we donated plasma. And he's like, what do you need like papers for? And it's like, well, they need your SIN and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, wow, well, that's really good on you guys. Good job. Proud of you.
Yeah. And then I went in for my little interview. And then he was like, after our interview, I was walking out and he like calls me back and I was like, yeah, you guys were getting your papers? I was like, yeah, it was for plasma donation. I was like, wow, you guys are really, really nice for that. That's really good on you. Good on you.
Yeah, it was weird.
And then he just had to flex, you know. He's like, yeah, I used to donate blood myself, you know. Like, my blood's not that rare, but I used to be called to donate and stuff.
Yeah.
For like 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Like, wow.
He's
What?
a rare one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he's like, yeah, we used to do blood donations in the office. We'd call in an RN, and then they'd set up shop in an office, and anybody who'd want to donate just hop in there. And I was like, he's like, I might bring it back. And I was like, how do you feel about that? And I'm like, I'll be so down. That'll be so fun. And he's like, yeah, I'll see about setting it up after January so that alcohol's out of our system.
Yeah, after New Year's. It's weird though, I feel like with plasma, because they put the blood back in you, like that's why I didn't feel queasy or anything, but with blood I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
different.
they just take it out. There's
Yeah.
no going back in.
Yeah, I feel
Well, they
like
only
that's when
take-
I would.
I think they only take like 500 milliliters or 2.
I have no
500
idea.
milliliters.
Yeah.
Yeah. 935 milliliters is what they took plasma of me. 900, is that almost a
Almost
liter?
a liter. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
That is a lot. And then you could, just make it back that fast?
Yeah, you regenerate all of your plasma. Well, it said on the website 48 hours.
That's
I don't know why they said
crazy.
we only need a day in between, but I guess it's technically 48 hours if
Yeah.
you go back
if you-
at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you do that 2 times a week for a month,
You have the possibility of
that's
earning,
already $1,000 a month.
Yeah, you have the possibility of earning $1,680 your first 3 months.
What the
Pretty
heck?
sure, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's a nice little, like, side cash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our camera keeps dying, so we have to switch to a different camera that isn't connected to our mic. So this last little bit might sound different, but
Yeah.
it's fine. We'll be ready next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much else to talk about with plasma, but I want to kind of talk about how we all feel about, like, our stance on the paranormal, because it was our first video, and it's kind of what we set out to do, is make a majority of our in real life exploring videos include some of the paranormal, whether or not those places we go to are known to be haunted or not. So it's kind of hard to catch things, and honestly, I don't know why, as of late, I've just kind of been, like, thinking about it, and, like, yeah, we've caught some crazy things that are unexplainable, but there's also some things we've caught that could be explained, and it's almost like this bias towards making it paranormal. But I feel like I just need this big proof. But every time we get something that could be that, I want to second guess it, which is weird because I've always believed in, like, spiritualism and the paranormal, and there has to be something, and, you know, you get these feelings in these places, and I've always thought that, but for some reason I'm second guessing it. And then I watched the Sam and Colby video that came out this week, and, like, Sam was talking about the exact same thing, where, like, he just needs this big thing, and Sam and Colby have caught so many big things that have pushed me to believe it more. But when you're not actually there with them, you're just watching it on a screen, it's so different than experiencing that in real life. And I feel like it's weird to say, like, almost like embarrassing to say, like, oh, you know, like, these things can affect you, you know, they're real, and these ghosts can get to you, and blah blah blah. And, like, I've always watched these paranormal shows, and they always talk about, you know, being safe with your soul and your spirit, and it's like, yeah, we do that, but I feel like I would put that in danger just to get that proof for myself, you know? And I feel stupid talking about, like, oh, you gotta protect your spirit, like, you know, this stuff is dangerous, but, like, I've just been doubting it so much recently, which is so weird for me to say, because I've never ever thought that before.
I think I turned back into a skeptic.
Really?
Yes. Because I'm going to call him Hayward because you guys do. He is logical. So I
Yes.
talked to him
Oh, Hayward.
I talked to him about this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Sam and Colby, like, these vids and, like, internet videos, it looks so real. Like, stuff will be moving and stuff. And he's like, it's the internet. Like, they give you what you want to see. But
Yeah.
also he's like, with science, like, he's like, oh, well, they're not out here investigating and, like, saying it's real. So it's like,
Yeah.
I need to experience it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm, like...
And, like, Sam and Colby and The Boys especially, I've been watching The Boys because I've got nothing else to watch with Sam and Colby. The Boys videos especially, like, really kind of prove those things to me. And it's weird. They do this really cool thing where they record the spirit box, and right before someone says something, they'll play the clip of the spirit box and what they heard in the spirit box, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And, like, though I trust them, you know, they seem real,
100%.
right? Like, they don't
I
seem
like
like
The Boys.
yeah, the ghost hunters that fake it all, and, like, Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventures crew. I always watch them, and I fully believe, like, Zach Bagans doesn't bullshit about this stuff. Like, he's the one TV show that I fully, like, did not see any bullshit behind, you know, like it. I don't know. But like everyone else on YouTube, it just feels like they fake it.
Yeah,
Which
I
makes me
need
second
to
guess
be
Sam and Colby and them.
there.
Yeah, I just need to see it in person.
Yeah.
I need a wow.
Yeah, that's why, like, I don't know, when you got into it more, I was like, okay, yeah, and I started watching Sam and Colby more, and I'm like, oh, this is real, because, like, why would they fake it? Because they want to believe it, too.
Mm-hmm. And like, someone who's watched Sam and Colby for years and years, like,
Yeah.
they're not the kind of guys to fake content like that. At least they make it seem that way, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know.
Yeah. You never really know
I
anyone.
know.
See, the thing with me is I've experienced it from a very young age. I've experienced the paranormal and stuff. Like, my family.
What?
I touched the table and made the camera shake, which is what he was doing last episode all the time.
Really?
That's why I'm sitting here this time.
Oh.
But yeah, like, my mom's side has this trait in the paranormal world called the third eye, which lets you either see them but not talk to them but not see them, and rare cases both. So when I was young, I didn't really, I wasn't biased towards anything. My mind was open. I was a blank slate, which let me see things more clearly. And yeah, I saw a couple ghosts and all that stuff. But that was also in the Philippines, which is a very heavily populated, lots of deaths. No matter where you go, someone's died there already. So it's, lots of energy there. But I came here and nothing really happened anymore. It kind of just stopped. So I started leaning towards the skeptic route, but always believed in it because I've experienced it. And the only big thing that's happened since coming here was that Ouija board.
Because it's soft for me.
Yeah, I guess you clear up for freaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine's
space
good.
storage. Yeah. Like, the only big thing that happened here was that Ouija board Estes method session with our friend Rihanna.
Yeah, that was actually crazy. I wish we caught that
yeah.
on tape.
Because she was a beacon of some sorts. Everything flocked towards her. And you could not make that stuff up, man. Like, she's blindfolded. She doesn't know where to lead us. She doesn't know where the letters and stuff are on the board.
Yeah,
And it told us
we
to
should.
turn around when
Yeah.
a black cat was walking across the road and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it told us to flip the planchette upside down because we had it upside
Yeah, we were
down.
using it wrong.
Told me to get my fucking hand off the fucking board because I was touching it. And everybody was lifting their fingers pretty much off of the planchette. It was moving on its own.
Yeah,
Nobody
like
was
we were all
forcing
like
it.
barely touching it. And to give some context, our friend Rihanna was in the Estes method, so she had a blindfold on and the spirit box headphones on, so she couldn't hear us. But she had her fingers on the board. We were all on the board, and like the board was talking the same she was talking, and it was crazy. But at the same time, like, that's never been a wow moment that's stuck in my head for some reason. But it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need some definitive proof event.
Yeah, I
That
need to
it
be
does
lifted.
exist.
Referral.
I need to see it.
Like scratch.
Yeah.
If I want
But
to scratch.
not even kidding. Like, yeah.
And that's why I'm like, when we're in the Philippines,
Like, feel something pull me.
when we're in the Philippines, let's do a little ghost hunting.
Yeah.
We can. There's a lot of places we can go. Tours and stuff, or
We should.
bring some gear.
We'll bring you gear.
Yeah. But you've always been a skeptic. You still are a
I-
heavy skeptic, but you're
Yeah.
open.
I'm open because it's like I want to experience it, I want to believe because I think it's cool, but at the same time I just like I always have my doubts and I'm always like sure that there's some logical reason for it. I just need to like see something definitive. I need something to actually happen
Yeah.
that I truly in no way can explain. And I'm like enlightened. Like I literally need to be enlightened.
Yeah.
And I want it. Like I'm not always I don't always try to explain away everything that happens, but I know I do a lot, but it's just like it's only because I'm like sure that there is a good reason for what happened.
Yeah, and I feel like we've all kind of flipped towards that more.
Mm-hmm.
But I find myself more this way and, like, wanting to say it's paranormal.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely am closer to that now, which is, I hate saying. Because, like, that's my whole personality. Like,
Yeah.
ghost hunting, ghost spirits.
Like, another, like, aspect that makes me want to believe in, like, the paranormal, kind of, like, occult stuff is honestly you. Like, she does tarot card readings.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
And they are so scarily accurate to my own
Yeah.
situation and life.
Twice now.
Twice. Every single time. 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
Both times that she's done it. And it's just crazy scary. Like, I take it with a grain of salt. But she explains it in a way that I've already been thinking about, that she in no way kind of knows, like, deep down.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, I haven't even gotten the chance to tell her, but she's like, yeah, you need to do this, or think of this, blah blah blah, think of how it'll affect you, all this stuff. And it's just, there's no explaining it. Like, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no scientific logical
It's weird.
explanation.
It's like, and it helps that I do know you so well, and, like, even, like, you don't tell me a lot of these things. A lot of time you're mostly somewhat of a closed off person, right?
Yeah.
And but still, like, I can tell sometimes, but yeah, there's things that, like, I just didn't know. And it helps, like, when I pull a card, it means something, but it's easy to not spin it and, like, change what it means, but it's easy to take that meaning and personalize it to you, because I know you so well. And I think that helps, but at the same time, like, how am I pulling these cards, and how is it fitting so well,
Mm-hmm.
even without me personally knowing you and having that kind of explanation.
Yeah.
But also to me, like, that level of, like, spiritualism versus ghosts are on the same realm, but still so
totally
different.
Yeah.
But it helps me believe.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, another thing that confuses me about, like, ghosts and spirits and shit, like, I am not someone who is religious, so it's also hard for me to pinpoint, like, demons and good spirits and, like, spirit guides for sure. Like, I think everyone has them, and I think we're all being guided in some way, but not by, like, a god. And if I want to believe in, like, the devil and demons and stuff, but I don't have any sort of, like, god on the other end, it confuses me in what to believe, right? Like, and that flip-flops a lot for me, which is weird.
Yeah, because, like, how do we know?
What do you want to
I've
say?
been laughing about something because, like, when I met you, you wanted to do dumb shit all the time. Like, you would search up how to summon something. We were in her mom's bedroom. It was like, put a mirror under the ceiling fan, tie a piece of chocolate on the string, and we put on the ceiling fan. It would go around, and apparently it would summon, like, a goblin.
A chocolate goblin. You'd leave the lights on, you go back in the room, there would be bites taken out of the chocolate.
Like, that's the
We
dumb
always did stuff like that, and it never worked.
Yeah,
Remember
so
Cat
it's
Scratch?
fair to say, like, you like, wanted to believe, like...
Yeah, I've always had that
Oh.
side of me that I just,
Yeah.
like, really...
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat scratch.
Sometimes Bloody
Yeah.
Mary still scares me.
Oh my god, I
Me
won't do
too,
it. I won't
it's-
do Bloody Mary.
I-
I will not do it.
Do it right now.
The baby one.
I'll do Blue Baby. I won't do Bloody
Ooh,
Mary.
That scares me. Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
I remember doing it in
We-
your bathroom.
yeah.
Do it right now and there.
it.
One thing though, before we start fucking around like that, is another thing. Did I say this already? That confuses me about. No, I didn't say this. About ghosts is people talk about intelligent spirits versus residual energy, where, like, there's this residual, just, like, energy, not even, like, spirits physically. It's just this energy left from traumatic events that replay, because we're on, I don't even know how to explain it, like, on the same
Yeah.
plane as them, right? And it's just this energy that's been left here that replays, and it's not even like spirits, it's just energy.
Just the residual memory.
Yeah, which is, it throws me off so much, because then, like, is any of it intelligent spirits? But then you see these people having these intelligent conversations, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I could go on for hours about this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Forever, I could.
No, I get you.
Yeah. I also really want the Ouija board to work.
I know.
But it's so hard because we don't have these places to go to.
That's why, honestly, like, my surefire thing is nothing happens in the Philippines, I believe in it.
That's fair.
I don't want to say I guarantee it, but I do guarantee it. Like, there's no shot, nothing happens. It is such a heavily energied place. No matter where you go, there's something that's happened there. Graveyards are so fucking whack. They're literally like the slums that you see of the pictures in like Mexico or something. That's how they're built. Like, they're stacked, graves are stacked on top of each other, and like boxes and things. There's like some
There's
fancy
no room.
ones. Yeah, the rich people build like kind of like monuments, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the Greek gods have like their temple.
Yeah.
It looks like that, but it's just a tomb inside, and it's just everywhere. Like, kids play there, people live there.
Mm-hmm.
They're homeless, but they live there, and just so much shit happens there that there's no chance it doesn't work. I mean, it's like so many like not fairy tales, like like folklore, like freaking
Superstitions.
like this like horse-headed, man-bodied beast that lives on trees, on treetops, smoking a cigar, or the freaking like these ladies that at night they basically detach the bottom half of their body, grow wings, fly, and then eat. Mainly, I think, pregnant ladies.
You told me about that one.
There's the one where they're more beasts. They're not human-like. They like to prowl in the night and go after pregnant ladies again. You'll hear them scurrying over your roof and whatever. Or there's like little gnomes, where their homes are like the trees and stuff like that. Like, that's their sacred ground. That's why when you're young there, they teach you, if you ever pee outside, say excuse me first, and then pee, so you don't disrespect them, don't accidentally do anything. But yeah, there's so much stuff, like, there's no shot, nothing happens.
Mexico has a lot of like stuff like that, even like Japan, and those ones scare me.
Oh my god, the Japan.
Yeah.
Because Japan's a lot of suicides.
Yeah. There's a lot of dark energy.
Yeah.
I remember PewDiePie played this one like flip book game of this lady looking for her baby in Japan, and she was all broken and fucking. And you scroll, and then it turns, and she just comes fucking at you, and that shit scared me so bad. Yeah, and there's what, La Llorona? How do you say that?
La Llorona.
Yeah, that's scary.
The dancing lady.
The dancing
Oh,
lady,
that's-
those were scary.
Those ones
Oh.
are freaky, just for the sake of being
creeps me
freaky.
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, fuck. And even like, just here in Saskatoon, the Besborough has this like daunting tale, right? And it's well known in Saskatoon to be this like haunted place. But we went there and it just was not at all what it said it would be. Like, they get you expecting so much, and other than that crack in the floor that like nothing would not let us take a photo of.
That was weird.
That was weird. That is like unexplainable,
And we,
because I would
like-
turn the camera up and it would click, turn it down and it would just turn off, and then the photo would be all fucked up and weird. That was weird. But then, like, you know, children laughing, the third floor fucking woman that you weren't allowed to approach, like, nothing. Just
I like
weird.
the oldest house in the city.
What's it called?
I forgot. But a lots of people have said that they've seen this guy in the basement. Like, it used to be open. You could see down the stairs, and how it hated women.
Mm-hmm.
You can't actually see his like figure, but you see like a ball of light, like almost like a heat wave, where you see like kind of like a disfiguration.
Like off your car in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see that, and then that there's a woman there, and also a little kid.
Mm-hmm. People say you can see the little kid like out the front windows.
Yeah, on the second floor, left window, you'll see just a ball of light when you're driving by at night or something. And we have tried ghost hunting there. We've had some conversations.
Yeah, a little bit.
But not enough.
Nothing
to pinpoint.
crazy. Yeah. But like, yeah, we would pull up because it's closed. But on Sundays they have like open houses and like events to show you the history of, you know, Saskatoon and stuff. But like at night we would just pull up to it, and the first time we pulled up to it, it was like this instant ill feeling, and it was super weird, and it could have just been like, you know, the gazebo, but
gazebo effect.
It was weird.
And like we've talked to a soldier that was there.
Yeah, that was a good conversation actually.
We talked to the woman actually.
Mm-hmm.
She loved me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kid, only every now and then. We talked to that creepy guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also remember putting my hand out, and then you guys saying to touch me, and it did. It just dragged its fingers across my hand. That was crazy.
Yeah, and like the only other thing we've like really caught, not even like caught, but like in the Smuts house when the boards fell, like that's somewhat explainable honestly with the wind, but at the same time that one little one just doesn't really make any sense to me.
No.
And
The
you can go
big
check
one
out
for
our first
sure.
video. It's on our YouTube. It's there to watch. There's a few things there, and then you can hear, like, okay, so the spirit box is just this box, and it connects to radio stations, and it flips really fast through them. And spirits are supposed to be able to use that frequency to talk through them and use the radio. And we would get a few things, but we've never had, like, real sentences come through. But you could hear in the headphones when I had it on, like, through the headphones how loud it was, a woman scream.
Mm-hmm.
No radio station is playing that. Like, that's never come through before. That was cool.
Yeah.
But.
And what I'm thinking is there's no actual spirits in that place, more so the residual energy.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like playing back all the stuff that's happened there. And the fact that we heard someone walking down the stairs.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing heavy enough was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you said, come closer, and then me and Key heard something shuffling closer, walking closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the stairs.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like the big board falling down, explainable wind.
It could have been the wind,
The
for
window
sure.
one, explainable wind. But this small, thin piece of wood stacked against many others.
Yeah, like,
It
the
was
door, there were a
behind.
bunch of them stacked there that the wind would have hit first, and then this one little one right on the front, leaning against it,
Yeah.
fell
like,
forward. Right at you.
Mm-hmm. Right after I said, if you're here, show me something, blah, blah, blah. And it fell towards me.
Mm-hmm. And then even, like, when we went to Ebenezer, that video is on my personal channel, we didn't really get anything. There was one moment where I was on the spirit box, and I went, shh, and I heard a shh, and then the EMF went off for you guys.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah. Like, that's on video. That was
I don't
kind
know
of cool,
if
but...
your shh scared me and I hit it, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you were really freaked out there, though. She was, like, at the end, she
Oh
was,
my
like, sitting on the
God.
table, and she's like, can we go? Like, I don't want to do this anymore.
would
I feel
not be
sick.
like
Like,
that
she was,
now.
like, not having it. She was so scared. But that place, like, I think there's something in Ebenezer. It's creepy.
The whole town is just creepy.
It is.
Like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that's what is creepy.
Yeah, Ebenezer is just this, like, there's, like, 4 roads, tiny-ass town, and there's this one-room school. It's got a gym, a hallway, classroom, bathrooms, storage room, and then, like, a small carpeted room.
It has like memories all over.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures of, like, all the families that have ever been there kind of thing, like, old, and, like, I've always been there because like my mom and her friends are in this like group, and they use it as a storage place sometimes. And my sister and her friend, who her mother is also in the group, when they were younger, they were there, and my sister is terrified of this stuff, and she like, she hates it. She stayed at the Bedsboro recently and was freaking out when I was telling her stories. She's like, you gotta come pick me up, I can't do it. But they like on their life swear that they saw a little boy in that hallway, but I've never experienced anything like that there. Oh, another thing is, my mom is also a really big believer in this stuff, and she's super supportive of us doing it, and like my tarot
mom
cards and
likes it
stuff.
too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
My
I
mom
feel like
likes
I could
it.
see your mom liking it. Yeah. Yeah, and my mom, one of her best friends from high school, she's still friends with. I don't remember how it came up, but we were talking about like Ouija board, and she's like, "You better not ever use one of those ever." Like,
Oh, too late.
yeah. I was like, "Why?" Like, what? And she's like, "Well, you gotta talk to," her name's Denise. You gotta talk to Denise. Like, her and her sister, I don't even know if it was her and someone did it when they were younger, and like she hates talking about it. She will never go near one. She like, it's very, she'll cry when she tells you. And I've never had the chance to actually ask her that. But my mother was very adamant that something seriously fucked up happened from that Ouija board session that they had.
Yeah, I told my one friend that I streamed and used the Ouija board by myself in my room at like pretty much midnight, and she was like, "You're fucking nuts." I think her aunt used it, and she died shortly after.
Wild.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh."
I would like that to happen to me.
Just the last moments. It's real.
Yes, yes.
Final famous last words.
It's on stream.
Chat, clip that.
Clip it, chat, clip it.
Clip
Yeah.
this shit.
Ouija boards definitely used to scare me a lot.
Me too.
Like, it was like a big rule of like, never do it alone, always say goodbye, and I'm pretty still adamant on the rules, but never
Yeah.
doing it alone, like, I feel like I need to do it alone.
I'm not scared when I'm not alone, but when I did that alone, I was fucking off my
I
rocker,
know.
man. I was so scared. I was so nervous, but nothing happened.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
And then freaking
That was so funny.
Yeah, there's a
Oh
clip
my
on his Twitch,
gosh.
maybe we'll insert it here, where he's sitting there and he has these,
headphones.
no, like sound
sounds.
clips,
Yeah.
sound clips that when someone joins the stream it says, another one, and when someone leaves it yells, "Get out!" in his headphones. And she left the stream while he was doing it, and it scared the fuck out of him. It was so funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was so
Hours after,
funny.
I was like, "Okay, chat, I'm locked in.
Oh my god.
Say something."
Yeah. Get out! Yeah, we'll put the clip in right here.
Right here. Guys, let's bring it back.
Yeah, bring back the dab.
Facts.
It's
Let's
time.
bring it back.
Facts.
What do you guys want me to do?
Yes, thank you.
Wait.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Fucking white people.
Yeah.
Okay, I want someone to do the baby thing.
Blue baby?
Yeah.
Blue baby, blue baby, blue baby.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have to do this and then flush her baby if it's heavy.
I flush many babies down the toilet.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well. Well, I have one final question and then we can go fuck around. What is one accent you would like to have?
Australian.
They're so funny.
Australian.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I love
G'day.
it.
G'day, mate.
Nar.
Or Scottish.
I don't know if I'd want a Scottish
Honestly?
accent.
The Maori people. I love their accent.
Who?
Maori,
Maori.
What's that?
like the Hawaiians.
And indigenous, like
Yeah.
Pacific Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're so, I love it. It just tickles a part of my brain.
The Maori are also in Australia too.
Mm-hmm.
The Maori, they're also in Australia.
feel like I like New Zealand over Australian. And English is such a basic answer, but like Yorkshire English
Oh,
is
hell
so
yeah. Like
deep English.
Northern
Like,
English?
yes.
What's that like?
It's like so English you can't understand them. Louis Tomlinson is from Yorkshire. North.
Okay.
He's like just like deep English. Hold on.
Here, let me.
Yeah. Oh, keep forgetting the camera's up
Like
there.
British or?
Yeah.
Oh, I love British
Like
too.
there's clips of Louis Tomlinson getting so deep into his accent, like you can't understand him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just English ramble, and it's so good. It's so good. I love Louis Tomlinson.
Proper Yorkshire slang.
Okay, wait.
Hey up, lad. It's Dan. I'm from Yorkshire. I didn't get up by 3 o'clock.
So when I used to go up north with my mum, I'd just come back. So when I used to go up north with my mum, I'd just come back with a northern accent. Right? Oh, what do you mean? Do your accent? Oh, it's like certain words that you say. So instead of saying no, you'd say no, and then you say I don't know. So
Okay, this is Louis Tomlinson ramble.
His own language.
What's the problem there, lad?
He's not a mate, lad, you know what I mean? I'm giving a man your own mums.
Just like proper iconic accent.
Hey,
fucking like that.
write me a tattoo. Write me a tattoo. And I'm like, okay, what? And she's like, I don't know. Was it a random idea that I just thought I got an idea? I don't know nothing in the gym.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? It's like them fucking avocados, you know? What's wrong with avocado? It's pretty tragic, that, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm lucky to have someone do me hair, but in the time...
Like, I love it. Yeah, that would be my accent. Proper Yorkshire.
What was your...
Maori.
Oh, you said Maori. I already said it.
Do you know what
I
they
agreed
sound
Australian.
My phone's gonna die just in case it dies. It's gonna die on you. What?
like? Just in case it dies, it's gonna die on you. Like, I hope you know that. When it dies, it's gonna die on you.
Valentine's Day, guys. I hate that day.
Really?
Yeah, it stinks.
It does.
Facts.
My check just dropped.
Nice.
Check my work. Not really sure, eh? You're probably right. It probably is a
The
Maori
fucking
accent,
A, I
but
love it.
Oh,
I'm not too sure because this is just how we speak. This is normal. So yeah, didn't really need to practice it. Just,
Okay, yeah, I've heard that.
what do you want?
that's a good one.
Check my work.
Something about like a deep Saskatchewan accent. I love it.
Hey, that guy's
Just
cute.
like the
Really?
fucking, yeah.
Today.
It's just funny.
Oh, busy
It
today.
is funny.
Yeah,
Or like a proper Canadian accent, which I don't think any of us really have.
I hate that.
But all of my American friends can hear it.
Yeah.
I
They
know.
Like,
all
we can't
tell me.
pinpoint it, but
Yeah.
the second we talk, especially on my game, I'll start talking. I'll say I'm from Canada, and they're like, yeah, I kind of figured.
Really?
hear it,
It's
yeah.
crazy. I can't hear it in anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Saskatchewan and
I just sound
Manitoba,
American
while
too.
speakers in major
Mhm.
cities sound similar to other Western Canadians,
Like, okay, beg. Sorry.
Sorry.
What else?
Bag.
Beg. Sorry.
About
What did they say? Bag?
Bag.
Bag. Oh, they just go bag.
Yeah.
Bag.
Sorry.
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 What else is there?
Bud.
About, yeah.
About.
Bud.
About. Bud.
darts.
Darts.
Bart.
Going for a rip.
Yeah.
Timmy's.
Timmy's.
Jeez.
Poutine. It's not
Poutine.
Harry Styles
poutine or
loves
whatever.
poutine.
I don't know why non-Canadians always butcher poutine.
I know. Well, it's Putin
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
is the actual pronunciation. But,
Okay, that's all it was.
Putain.
Tabernacle.
Hey.
What?
Can't say that. It's inappropriate.
Sorry. Can't even think of anything else.
No.
Car. Park. We really do the R's a lot.
Really?
Car.
Grain.
Car.
Grain.
No. Car. Park.
It's like, cause it's like the ARs, like, you know?
Mm.
Like car. Park.
Oh, I heard it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any Americans watching, let us know if you can hear it.
Yeah,
Just
Jamerson.
in how we're talking all the time, and
he says I
especially
have
right
no
now.
accent.
Really?
Yeah, he does. But honestly, every time I speak to him, I always go into a southern accent because he's got a southern accent. And I
Oh,
love
I
to imitate
love
people's
that.
accents.
Yeah, Southern
Yeah.
is so easy to slip into
I love
too.
Russian.
Hmm?
I love doing a Russian accent.
I like doing Southern. Nice Southern drawl.
I have a hard time because I love to go to a lot of them. A lot of British, Southern, generally.
Especially when I'm talking to
Russian.
myself in my room, I'll just slip into British.
Yeah.
Me too.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Miso's walking around. What is going on?
What is
We-
happening?
Me
What's
trying to
going
pretend I was
on
British.
here?
Oh
and
my
South
god,
Coast.
yeah.
They didn't even catch
They
on.
didn't even catch on.
I was
There
like,
were
are you
these.
kidding?
Yeah, these.
You're joking.
I used to live in a really small town. There's other two kids. They're a year younger than us, and we never like actually met them. But it was like right before they were starting high school or something like that. We're like, okay, yeah, let's hang out.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, it was us two, and then one of our other friends were like, yeah, let's talk British the whole time. And they said nothing about
They
it.
didn't know.
They did not say a damn thing.
And we were like,
And they
you
still
can
haven't to this day. I still talk to one of
Well-
them.
Well, I did ask. I'm like, bro, like, did you not know this? And like, oh no,
What the fuck? Yeah,
that's crazy.
super weird. But we were like we were like, Timmy! Like, it was like
Timmy.
really
You
bad.
want some tea?
It was bad.
We literally were.
Yeah. Put Timmy in the hole! Like, it was bad.
What was with the whole?
I don't know.
I don't.
I can't remember.
That was funny.
That's
Yeah,
probably why
stupid.
they didn't catch on. They just thought you guys
We're just
fucking
dumb.
That's true. That's
fucking
true.
autistic people.
Yeah.
Hooray! Hooray, no.
Yeah.
Probably. That was their first impression on us too.
Yeah, it
Stupid.
truly was. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of topics. That's my whole list. Now I
Yeah.
gotta think of more. Any last closing remarks? No.
Rain, rain, go away.
It's not even raining.
Come back another day or something.
It's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor for depression.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Okay. Facts.
Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Facts. Well, we call it. Thank you, Anakin, for being on our
Thank you,
show.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you,
for having me,
Anakin.
guys.
Analkin,
Thank you,
always
Anakin.
welcome. You'll
Thank
see
you,
her
Anal
in
Kitty.
upcoming videos eventually.
Anal Kitty.
Yeah,
If I'm not doing stupid school.
we'll catch you in the summer. Do some vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll summer you up and summer you down.
Yeah.
Summer. I hardly know her.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, guys.
You know, it would be so funny.
Mm-hmm.
We did like a bunch of challenges and like the ultimate loser has to get spray tanned.
Bro, we have a professional ass job.
Oh,
Impractical
no.
Jokers, this shit.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
love them.
God, you couldn't do shit.
What do you mean?
Actually, maybe you could, because a lot of times you ball up when I ball down.
If I'm with, like, yeah. A group
Yeah,
of
if I
people,
pussy out, usually you'll do it.
Sometimes I will be.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I know. I get too confident.
Yeah, it just locks in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think Impractical Jokers would be pretty fun.
Yeah, Practical Joker specials.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down to clown.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Oh God, we're gonna get arrested.
100%.
Okay. I won't go down easy.
Hey, free will, like, if people are
Facts.
sensitive, like,
Yeah, this is America.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
For another episode of
Ponder with Sonder, where our camera won't die consistently throughout the episode.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry for all the cuts.
At least we actually kept the footage.
That's crazy. We'll see you guys next time.